Welcome back, everybody. This is the Greatness here, and let's jump right into the video. Alright, so from the last time where we left off, a great while back, I can't really remember, so we're just gonna, first thing that comes to mind is what we're gonna do. So, let me drop the music here. There we go. Much better, much better. Alright, so what's gonna happen is, that's right, this was right before Halloween, and we were in the caverns, if I were to be correct, and we were mining. So, here we are in our new apparel. Ooh, we got some candy cane blocks, that's awesome. Maybe later on we can build something with that. Okay, I believe right here is where we said we were going to build another building, if I were to be correct. So, let's jump right on that. What I want to do is I want to possibly create this, and duplicate it, and bring it over here. Place it, I'll probably remove these. Place it right here, and I want to make a blacksmith so the merchant can move in. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just that. We don't want to be too caught up within what we're doing, because we don't exactly want to get killed. It's not the most ideal thing we want to happen. Oh, glad. My bad. Oh, wonderful is what I meant to say. And, okay. Wonderful. So we have an amazing assortment of items that we have. Sorry, I've just gotten back from a long break, and I'm going to try to upload a lot more often. At least more than twice a week. I know that's a low bar, but that's the most I can promise. So we're going to get 10 of those right there, and 2 more to make a gray wall, because you gotta make it look aesthetically pleasing as well. What's the point in having something if it's not aesthetically pleasing? There we go. You don't exactly want too much room between these two, because of, I think I've stated earlier, there's pylons in the game. But if you're too far separated, or have your NPCs too far separated, they will not get that buff, which is pretty sad. And that's something that we don't want to see. We only want to have the greatest of times here. So we're gonna drop 40 of those, and that should, oh, there we go, we got 50. Amazing. So, like I asked last time, I believe, if I can remember, is I said in the comments if you were to leave what class I should dive into, and no one has responded yet, but that's because no one has watched it. But that's besides the point, and we're carrying on, moving on. Hopefully you guys will see this episode. If not, I'll continue posting, and you guys can come in later on. Such a shame, such a shame. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. Let's get the zombie out of here. Fabulous. And what I want is actually a little bit more of gray brick here. Maybe 5, 6 for good measure. I actually want to replace these. So I'm going to swap their positions. I've learned that it's not really aesthetically pleasing with having stone on stone, but if we change it up and have wood steps, it looks a little bit better. So we're gonna play through the night because we have the ability to do so now. We have weapons that'll keep us safe. And what I want to do is later on the line is to take these tiki torches and expand them down yonder. Because what I've noticed in multiple playthroughs of Terraria is the more lighting you have around, the less mobs tend to spawn. And it becomes inconvenience when you need something to spawn. But that's pretty besides the point. I mean, if anything, we want them to spawn less during the early game, and we don't want too many things to spawn. Because I don't want any mobs to kill me yet. Well, as I say yet, I don't want to have them kill me at all. It's a very sad event, and I don't really initially feel like becoming a pincushion to anything. Or a ragdoll, but that's just my preference. If you should choose to, that's your preference. Not so much mine. But let's move on from that topic. So, I have a question for everyone. I'll ask it again. Please put down in the comments what class I should be. I'll hold this off until maybe 6 more. I can't do 6 more episodes. I'll do it maybe. I'll give you guys. Since I'm lenient, I'll give you guys 3 to 4 more episodes. And within those episodes, I'll try to majorly focus on building, because having a class is a very big importance in a direction where we're going to be going. Sorry there, little squirrel. My intention wasn't to hit you. But where was I? Yes. It is very important to have a class to go to. Sorry again, squirrel. Gosh, I swear I don't call PETA on me. I swear I don't hit animals. Particularly squirrels. But then again, you know, they're squirrels. We tend to be rivals. The unicorns of lore don't really the unicorns of greatness don't like squirrels. They're beneath us. But then again, penguins are unicorns' best friends. Did you know? It's an amazing fact. Well-known fact. Let's clear this crowd of unwelcome guests before they destroy me. With that being said, okay, good. I do have armor. So that is a delight. So I don't have to worry about that. And 'tis the December. How was your guys' Christmas? Say down in the comments, please. I believe that's a really good question to ask as of right now. Put down in the comments what you got for Christmas. I feel like that'd be more interesting, and be able to elaborate on more than my bad. Be able to elaborate with other people and share that. So, the whole goal for tonight, and hopefully this episode, is to progress more in building and maybe getting more materials so I can craft better armor. Because in early game, the armors don't really matter per se. They don't have any drawbacks to them, they're just armor. But they have some of them have decent buffs, and some of them not so much. But for right now, what I'm going to focus and be mainly concerned on is the buff part. And the defense part, because defense is a very vital component to surviving in Terraria. And I'm not so fond of dying in Terraria, because I want to keep as much money as I can, because that is extremely useful in the long run. I feel like this will be good. So, what I actually want to do, I think it would be pretty interesting, is that I'm going to take that furnace, pick it up, bring it over yonder, over to the newly constructed house, and we're going to make an overhang house. So you see how this is, right? And I have flooring right there. What I want to do is I want to bring that, stretch it forth, and have a really big top room. And hopefully I can turn this into a storage room for my metals as well as my armors. Because I want to, as a main goal of this series, is to get as many armors, every armor I can get my hands on. I can tell already from right now it's going to be a very long series, but hopefully you guys can join me on this ride and help me along. So what we're going to be doing here is, okay, so I'm going to need to smelt that down. What I'm going to try to do is I want to get a, hold on, let's back up a step here. I need to make a, sorry there guide, or Joe, okay, sorry Joe. I need to make a chair so I can seat my merchant. There we go, fabulous. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to get more gray brick, come over here, grab this crafting table, and I'm going to make a stone platform. And as you're seeing right here, I'm going to do the exact same thing over there to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Everything's about the aesthetics, because if there is no aesthetics, it's just going to look terrible. I want something to look good to be proud of. What's the point of having something if you don't like it? So, I want to grab, okay, I'm going to craft this right now. Oh, okay, so I only got one. So I'm going to throw those over there. Do I have any other sand? Yes, I do. Awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some sand so I can, I'm grabbing some sand so I can make windows. Because I want to be able to have my merchant see through a window. And I need the crafting table. So a lot of back and forth for right now. But once I make that overhang, everything will be just fine and dandy. And that's not where I want that. There we go. Luckily, this isn't like Minecraft, and glass is permanently broken. Put in the comments down below if you'd like to see a Minecraft series, Because maybe, just maybe, soon I'll be making one. Hopefully you guys will be on board with said Minecraft series. But for right now, let's be focusing on Terraria. The amazing game known as a Terraria. And when you look at that, perfectly made. Unintentionally. Ooh, again, perfectly made. Unintentionally. That is beautiful. So, what I am going to probably do now... Well, let me chop down some trees. Ooh, a peach. Okay, that's fantastic. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the top layer up there. My bad. Had to clear my throat there. Ooh, this is interesting. This looks neato. I might be thinking about doing that for a desert type build. I think that'd be interesting and cool looking. So I'm just going to make a bunch of those so I can run back over here and I can make a bunch of brick walls. As if you guys can't tell, I love brick walls. Brick walls make wood builds seem a lot more flavorful, if I were to say. It gives it a lot more finesse. And I really like that of what it does. It adds that little pop that it needs. With that being said, put down in the comments what is your favorite type of building material. Personally, like I said, my favorite is gray bricks, because you're able to use them in tangent with a lot of things, and if I were to put my opinion on it, it's very well used. But it can be much of an eyesore if used improperly. If used too much, it doesn't look right. If used too little, it still doesn't look right. You have to find that little happy median. And with doing so, you get a beautiful outcome. Now, what I'm trying to do next is fill the rest of that room in, and just maybe, I might be putting down some glass to make it look good. But I'm deciding against it because it's going to be a storage room. I'll change this room later for, like I said, I want to put another person in here so I can put a pylon right where these two trees are. And as well as that, make a mine going straight down. Let me just take a little gander here. Okay, so we do have a somewhat mine going already, but we want one more close to home, right here. Because if it's close to home, it's much better for me and a lot more time saving just for everyone in general. There we go, just get copious amounts of that. So now, what I have in store for the future of this Terraria endeavor is to hopefully entertain you guys, as well as finish the game. Fun fact, I have never finished a game of Terraria before. As sad as it is, I have not completely beaten it. I've done a lot of bosses, I've gotten to hard mode, but I have not beaten Terraria. That's enough fun facts about myself. But let's move on. So I'm going to switch that out, the coin chest out for a golden chest to signify that it is indeed coins, as well as minimize all the coins down. So we have 7 gold. That is wonderful. It is wonderful indeed. There we go. There's that chest. The next one, I'm probably gonna have to completely clear my inventory into here. So deposit all of that. And loot all. Oh, okay. So there we go. Got that. Clay bricks, and even ninja stars. Shurikens. 2 different things. And I completely forgot. I need to grab the chest. There we go. So later on, I will have a better system for having all my items set, because I don't necessarily like having them scrambled like I am doing so right now. I like to have them sorted out and needed. And a cool thing, you can put your gel right in there, because it is an ammo. But, getting back on topic, I kind of hate having a messy chest, so hopefully down the line I'll remember and we can rectify that. Let's make this a little bit more interesting, and let's put tungsten chandelier right there in the center. Wonderful. So, let's pick back up all of our loot. There we go. Now, as you see right now, it's pretty bland, but I'm going to go over with some tiles over top. And if I cannot be completely destroyed by a said slime, there we go. What I want chests over here, and I want crafting tables and materials over there. So the workbench and the silk mill, I believe that's what it's called. I'll figure out that later. Yes, I need gray bricks. I don't think I'll have enough, but I want to try as much as I can to achieve it. And with my trusty stool, I can accomplish that. Just one shy. One shy. Oh well. So what I'm going to do for right here is hopefully when the merchant moves in, I'll be able to, well, what I'm probably going to have to do, I'm just going to have to laze around with gold on me for him to move in, because he's a very stubborn person. You have to have a lot of gold on you, or not a lot, but that's a very big exaggeration. You have to have, I believe it is, I think 5 to 15 silver, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but I believe it's around 15 silver. And as you can see, I only have 56 copper on me. And it doesn't include what's in chest. So, I'm going to grab as much as I can. Optimize it. There we go. 27 copper. Hopefully that works. If that doesn't, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 gold with me. And I'll laze around until he spawns in. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start placing down these. Oh, I completely forgot to check. This is a loom. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. The loom. So now that we got the loom, I'm going to quick side chest it, and I'm gonna put, I believe it'd be good if I put the healing potions away. The lesser ones would be finer for me. I'm gonna just start putting some of these materials away that I don't require so I can open up some free room. There we go. Later down the line, I will indeed make a seed farm, because those are very, very helpful. Okay, so night has fallen on us so quickly. And I'm going to go grab some of the sand that I just put away. With the sand, I hope that I can make some glass for over there. And I'll use the wood to make a chair. Such simple things. So, this is what I would call a very eventful episode. Not so much. So with this episode, we have made an entirely new house, somewhat. There's a corner piece missing, as well as a whole new, renewed residence. So hopefully the merchant spawns in either of these two places, and that should be it, which is just wonderful. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to attempt to scurry off over yonder and make it to that cave with, let me go grab it real quick and grab a recall potion right here. Have it in my hotbar so I can consume it very quickly. And let's sprint. Or get as close as I can to sprinting. I don't have the accessories that I necessarily want currently, but I'm making do with what I have. So I'm gonna run, oh never mind. I'm gonna grab this tree real quick. Sorry for you guys not being able to see. Whoa! Ouch, that hurt. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for a little bit here. You guys, alright, right there. You guys might be able to see it vaguely. I just hit him. The demon eye is chasing us ever so greatly. But, you know, as this channel is, the greatness, that is who I am. We do everything greatly. And not so much right now. So, I'm going to hold that off for a moment. Maybe for next episode. We'll finish this off next episode. Yes, maybe next episode. We'll finish this off. So, let's grab some tiki torches. 6 of them, and we'll go out in each direction. Hopefully, with some luck to not get killed. There we go. And right here should be good. Yep. I want one right. No, not there. Right there. Good. So now I can see all the way over here much more better. And as this video comes to a close and I start putting up these tiki torches to ensure my safety, what I'd like to say is please comment, like if you like this video, and subscribe. Or if you don't like this video, please comment on what I could do better. And as well as giving me constructive feedback, I'd like for you guys to tell me, what would you like to see in the next episodes? Would you like to see a Minecraft video? Would you like to see another Terraria video like this? Or would you like to see modded Terraria? I'll be open to any ideas, but for right now, currently, I would like to stick to vanilla Terraria, not modded yet. That'd be a whole nother bot field. Alright, this is The Greatness, signing off. Goodbye!